welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a WZ-111 Model 1.4. Now it's a Tier 9 Chinese heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of mines and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat. Yes, he does actually have real meerkats. Yeah, I've seen them. Toffee and fudge. Well, this heavy tank is modelled on the IS-3 and the T10. But it's got a 13cm gun, which is capable of 490 alpha. Oh, got a number of tanks here getting in the way. Now, it's got a fairly long reload. Well, it's about comparable to the other heavy tanks at this tier. 11.81 seconds. Now, it would be slightly higher, but he does have a good crew. And he's taking up to the centre, which I don't normally advise people to do anymore, because if they don't know, there is a sort of Arty spot called Nigel's spot, which makes it very, very dangerous for any tanks to come up to the centre, because you can get hit from the west. Well, puts a round into that T-54 first prototype, 578 hit points off that, and bounces the round that came back. And that WZ-111 5A up there really got hammered. And he put one into the tracks of that T60 Object 2684. First prototype wasn't even looking this way. Hello. Don't you forget us. Well, he won't forget us now because he's back in the garage. That was a bit of a waste of a game. He did sort of like forget about the fact that there was a big heavy tank on the slope facing him. And we've got enemies firing at us. The 430 takes a round and he bounces his round back at us. Now, have you noticed the two cupolas on the top of this tank? It's rather odd, isn't it? There is sort of like indentations in the roof. Okay, he's looking at that projectile. It's good all-round viewing, keeping his eye on who's where. Lining up a shot, but decided not to take it there. I think he might have been a little concerned that it wouldn't have actually gone in. He also is conscious of the fact that 2684 is just around the corner, waiting for a mistake to be made. And I don't think SlyMeerkat's going to make a mistake, but that... he just got joined by Prima Victoria, who could be too wide and might take a round from that 268. There he is. Oh, and well, we know where the enemy Arty is now. He's actually over in the corner. Now, does Sly actually indicate that to his teammates? No, he doesn't. Okay, well, the 5A is just around that corner. And our stun's just worn off. The 5A pokes out to have a look, and we're not there anymore. Now, I think he's actually getting proxy spotted by the tanks up on top of the hill at the moment. I think they're looking out over the edge, and every time he comes back like this, his sixth sense goes off because they're near to him. You can see some of the rounds just glanced off the front plate, and this is why this tank is so much like the T10. You see, it's got that frontal V kind of wedge, which is kind of reminiscent of the T10. It doesn't have a pike nose as such because it's a kind of flat nose, and the lower plate is a bit of a weak spot. But yeah, it's quite good actually, because it hasn't got any glaring weak spots if you angle this tank. But it is quite handy to actually shoot directly or face the enemy directly on. Okay, I think he's more concerned about that Type 4 than the enemy up on top of the hill at the moment. The 2684's decided to abandon the current position he was in. Oh, lovely, right, when he's got the Type 4 by the side and puts a round into him. 514, high roll. The Type 4 has now piqued his interest. He's looking at us. Mark, he's looking at me in a funny way. Yes, I think he is looking at you to put an HE round back. He wants a bit of revenge, but you're not there to do that, so... is he going to pop up and do one? Hopefully the Oni will still be there. Ow! Now that was the Panther 88 in the castle grounds. He got one in the tracks, but it didn't really do any major damage at all. Okay, well, he can't see the others. We've got somebody on the south end of that island, the T-54. He can't see the Type 4, but he might be still around that corner. Yes, he is still around the corner. He's actually gone into the place where he's unsighted by the T-54. The projectile's staying below that ridgeline. We can't shoot at him. Type 4's around the corner. We can't hit at him. Oh, now, we are a bit vulnerable to that Object 2684. And I think this is why he's decided to pop over in this direction. 2684 might be trying to shoot at our T-54 as well. And in fact, actually, it was the Panther 88 who took him out. So Sly is actually now going to go around the other side of this hill and go up the east side. Now, there are some enemy just above us, and that's why they proxy spotted us. And now Arty's getting some shots on them as well, and that's good. It's a nice little dip you can hide in here, and it makes it difficult for the enemy Arty to get shots at you while you're here. Okay, that Type 4 is taking damage. We've got some pretty good tank destroyers in the at the back of the map. The Gorilla, and I think that's an Excalibur. No, it's not an Excalibur, it's an Emil, I think. No, it's a Ferdinand. Oh, I'm so crap. Oh, I get training from Jingles, you see. That's how. Watching too many Jingles videos, learning how to be crap. Don't mean it, Jingles. Okay, Progetto is making it across. He's trying to get up. And it looks like he's going to come around the corner. He took out that Ferdinand, unfortunately. And now his next target's going to be our Gorilla. But from this position, we might be able to help him. And we're watching that T10 above as well. It looks like our GW Tiger is also taking a position so that he can assist the Gorilla on taking that Progetto out. It's a very lightly armoured vehicle. T10's on the cliff above us. I'm pretty sure he knows where we are. Oh! And the T10 goes down to our LHMTV. Now, is that one of the new tanks? I think it is, yes. I think that's one of our... oh! Did he just go down? No, that's the new British light tank, yes. We just lost our Emil 1951, the reward tank. We're 2 tanks down on the enemy, and it looks like they're going to push. So we're going to have to stay on this corner, but turn around the other side, because we're going to be facing a WZ-111 Model 5A very shortly. Now the good thing is that Wargaming put in plenty of spots around here where you can use the rock face to actually go side scraping on anybody who comes down from that direction. Not there yet. I'm sure Sly is expecting them to come that direction. Well, the score's evened out now. We managed to get to the Object 2684. The LHMTV managed to get him. So he must have poked over the edge once too often and got killed. And Sly ticks affirmative to the LHMTV's work. Okay, here comes the IS-3. 1 round into him. He bounces his round in return. You can see where the shells bounce off that frontal armour. It's very well angled. Okay, we've got rid of their Scorpion G as well. Our Gorilla got him. And that means now we're actually 1 tank ahead, would you believe it? So we do have a chance of winning this. By staying and plugging away, it looks like they have a chance. And there's the IS-3. He's very low. He's a 1 shot. The enemy lost their Progetto. I didn't see when that actually happened, but he did get killed. And I think now we're going to go on the offensive against them. Okay, Gorilla. One shot in, and the return shot didn't actually hit us. I think it may have hit the wreck. But it's going to take another couple of shots to take him out. Sly's just trying to get behind this other wreck. Oh, there's the 5A. He's at least a 3-shot. Yep. 1 shot in. Yes, he is a 3-shot. We'd be very lucky to take him out in 1 shot. There's the IS-3. Okay, we could probably take the IS-3 out from here. The Object 2684 has gone up in the right position. He can catch the IS-3. He's pushing him back. The IS-3E's gone. The LHMTV got him from the from back at their cap area. And oh, we lost the LHMTV. Now, we're almost loaded. Going for the 5A. Now, we need a high roll to kill him with 1 shot. And no, we don't get it. Unfortunately, not high enough. He's left him on 41 hit points for the Object 2684s coming in. And oh, the WZ-111, the Gorilla 15 killed him. So we can go behind the 5A and bye-bye. So it's now the Gorilla 15 versus us and the Arty. GW Tiger's still back at our cap. He hasn't moved, so he can't help us. But there's enough wrecks here to actually enable us to get some cover. Now, he doesn't know which side we're going to pop out from. And it looks like to me that Sly is reverse side scraping. Or is he trying to disengage? He's disengaging. Okay, he wants to catch the Gorilla unsuspecting. So he's doubling back to make the Gorilla think that he's gone all the way around. He's going to use these wrecks here as cover. No, he's going to actually go up using the rock face. As I said, there's lots of little holes where you can side scrape out. And remember, that Gorilla's got a 15cm gun, 750 alpha on it. He doesn't want to get hit by it. He's got the hit points to actually survive a shot. And it may be the Gorilla has actually gone into the hilltop. He's into the castle grounds. And in fact, that's what the GW Tiger's indicating. So I think he's in here. And there he is. Oh, he's gone straight for our cap. He tried to double it around while the GW Tiger was relocating. He's been spotted by the GW Tiger. Now, can we get there in time? Just poking out. GW Tiger fires. If the Gorilla fires, he's got a long reload. I'm not sure if he's a 1-shot or not. There he is. And he's not a 1-shot, but he's got a long reload because he has now just fired. And we are going to reload before he does. And that's going to win the game. Here we go. Bye-bye. He got the kill of the GW Tiger, but that was his big mistake. He killed the GW, put himself into a long reload, and enabled us to get the reload before him and win the game. Nice play, Sly. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for SlyMeerkat in the WZ-111 Model 1.4. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6, a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points of his own vehicle, but he did pick up an epic medal in that game. He got the High Calibre for dealing the most damage in that game, and of course his teammates owe him a beer because yes, he did pull off the win in that one. If it wasn't for that the mistake that Gorilla 15 made going after the GW Tiger, then Sly wouldn't have had the opportunity to get 2 shots in, but he did do it, and that won them the game. So you can see here right at the top of the table, 4,926 hit points of damage. SlyMeerkat got the win. The Gorilla 15 got 4,055 when he killed that GW Tiger. And the next high score after that was the Object 2684 on the enemy team with 3,777. When it came to kills, it was actually the LHMTV. Now, he did very, very well in that new British light tank, which is supposed to be absolutely crap. In fact, most of the British light tanks and the new ones are supposed to be absolutely dreadful, but he did very well. 4 kills, the Gorilla 15 got 4 kills, and then our Gorilla 15 got 3, and Sly got 2. When it came to base XP, though, it was SlyMeerkat all the way. Look at that, 1,337, enough for an ace tanker. 1,000 for the LHMTV, congrats to him. And the Canadian Jagdpanther managed to, Jagdtiger, was it Jagdpanther? No, it's the Jagdpanzer. Managed to get 920 base XP. Sly managed to fire 15 shots in that game, got 12 direct hits, 11 penetrations, damage of 4,926 hit points. He received 6 hits from the enemy, 5 non-penetrations and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. That shows the armour on the Model 1.4 is actually quite decent. Block damage of 1,570 hit points, spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did 2,448 hit points of spotting assist in that game. And on a premium count, he earned 51,454 credits, and because he used standard ammo throughout, he actually ended up with 53,008 credits to take away. So yes, you can play this tank with standard ammo. He received 1,337 XP, and he got a personal missions payout of 12,036. That's a massive one. Took away 14,042 altogether. So a fantastic round there by SlyMeerkat in the Model 1.4. Yeah, I think that was conclusively down to him, because if that Gorilla, I mean, it was a duel against him and the Gorilla, and they both had quite a lot of hit points, but if that Gorilla hadn't have made that big blunder at the end, Sly, you know, he timed it just perfectly to fire just after the Gorilla did, and well, there you go. He won the game because he beat him on the reload. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. We get great replays all the time, and it'd be a real shame if you miss one, so hit that notification button. Thanks for watching.